I'll hiccup there.
Try 3.
Okay.
3 times the charm.
We think maybe we have to moderate our own messages. A lot of people do this on like a laptop or something. We're doing it on the phone, so it's hard to like read all the comments. So if you come in here and you're saying stupid comments, you're going to get blocked just to get started there. So
yes.
Sometimes you get kids and stuff just in there like goofing around and things like that. So
and normally we just ignore it, but apparently if you just ignore it, it causes problems still. So we will make sure that we block any inappropriate comments from this point forward.
We had a stack of people in the last 2 there.
So sorry guys, if you come back, welcome back. If you don't, we understand. We don't even know what happened there, and we don't know why.
There was like people from the UK and people from
India and England, South Korea. Yeah, we had a bunch of you guys here, and
I wonder what time it is in like probably England. It's probably exactly the opposite time almost, right?
I would think 12 hours difference. I don't know.
Something like that.
So anyway, sorry about that, guys. Sorry we had to do it a 3rd time, but we are here. We're still sitting here trying to figure out how to do it.
We don't do a whole bunch of lives like with issues. We've never had issues.
We've never had issues on our lives before. We were just talking about that when we went off for a second. We've never had a live where we've had an issue. And we do lives. I mean, I do at least 3 a week, and he does a couple a week. So, I mean, between all the 2 of us, we've never had problems with our lives. But anyway.
So, anywho, the plan here is I've got a little bit of time here before Christmas probably. I'll probably try to get 1 video out on this car. That's kind of the plan here. I do have my garage heated now. It's starting to get below freezing. It was like, I don't know, if you're in Celsius, it was about -7 Celsius last night, which is probably like, I don't know.
If you're American, you don't know what that means.
That's probably like
28?
20s. Yeah, no, colder than that. It's probably like 22.
But everywhere else in the world, they know what Celsius is. Only it's Americans that don't.
Yes, so. I know. That's what I was saying. Most people know what it is, except for people from America. So
only Americans don't know what
I don't know why they don't know both. That's the funny part.
Why don't you just know both?
I don't.
No, you don't.
Because there's not like a good calculation for it. Like
that's why we don't know both. There's not a good calculation for it. So. You'd have to be quick with math.
Yeah, that is true.
And you'd have to know the calculation right off the top of your head. So.
Okay.
If you guys are just joining, make sure you subscribe to Cruising with Kevin and give him a like. Really appreciates all your support. I appreciate you supporting him.
Yeah, if you guys help out the channel, I'll do some cooler projects and stuff. Start buying some muscle cars and some more classic cars and things like that. But I do have a few that I can work on still. It's a little bit tricky. Yeah, you might as well just get in there. We're gonna if you guys are gonna be obnoxious and things like that, we're basically just gonna block you out because YouTube doesn't like it when you're starting to have spam in your chat. So you guys start doing that kind of stuff, we're going to have to give you the boot.
Yep, that's right. So if you're going to give us spam chat, we're going to give you the boot.
Basically, we're here to talk about cars.
Classic cars. That's what we're here to talk about.
Things like that. So
yes.
What's up, Cristiano? Snoopy Gems. Look out.
Welcome back to everybody who came back. This is our 3rd try at this. Talking about classic cars on live. We had a couple of hiccups, so we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
So if you have any questions, this is your guy.
It's Tuesday, guys. Another Tuesday. Welcome back. Welcome back to Sunday Tuesdays. Here's another one. You gotta take care of it.
That one's okay.
Is it all good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all games, but it's fine.
60 Malibu.
Oh, yeah, that was close, actually. That was a good guess. Same platform.
Good.
It's an A-body, but it's a Skylark. Yep.
Oh, he's in the middle of restoring his.
Oh, nice. That's cool. I'd like a Malibu, actually. I like those cars. I bucket list one I was actually looking at for the last couple months there. There was a Le Mans in California, and I was thinking about going to get it in the next few weeks here, but I was planning on waiting till after Christmas, and I checked yesterday, and it had sold. So,
what year is this car?
This one?
Yeah,
69.
69.
Oh, maybe that's why we're getting in
Buick
trouble.
Skylark. Oh, maybe it's the year that's causing us problems.
Oh, it could be. 1969 is the year. That was it. Yeah. I have no idea. 65 Ranchero.
Okay, he says, my car isn't old, but the spark plugs are acting up. Just want to ask, I have a car lot, which is my grandpa's.
So what's the question? This one's supposed to be a 350. I don't really know Buick engines, so I'm not really 100% sure on what the actual...
Thanks for coming back. Sorry we had to go out there.
If you guys are just spamming the chat, you're going to get blocked, so don't be here spamming. Sorry, we had to jump off there. You keep turning the camera every time. I'm like getting like farther and farther.
It's the car. The car is more important than we are anyway. You guys all want to know about the car. You don't want to know about us.
I'm gonna have to get like the rubber neck over there to be like into the screen here. She's like screen hogging me. No,
it's not a Dodge.
It is a Buick.
Yes, that's right.
My favorite car. Probably if I was to pick a car, which is funny because I'm a GM guy, but it would have to be a 69 Dodge Charger.
A 1969.
Yeah, sorry. 19 or 70, something like that. Basically, the Dukes of Hazzard generally. Yeah, that would be the car I would get.
Yeah.
Eventually, I plan on getting one of those. I'll do something with. I'll get one. I would like to actually have a nice one, but it doesn't really suit my lifestyle that good. Who else we got here?
I just like a car that
what's up, Mina?
that drives and gets me from point A to point B.
Yeah.
That's it.
She drove that Camaro. It was that Z28 350 Camaro that was a 6-speed car too, and she drove it after we drove it home from Florida.
In the US, we call it a Z28.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, she daily drove it.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. His grandpa still has a 65 GTO convertible 4-speed. He bought new. That's pretty cool.
That is cool.
That is really cool.
What did he say it was a 60 what?
65. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. He said it was a 65 GTO convertible 4-speed.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
So if you go back in my videos, I have it. I just haven't done anything with it yet because I need the shop space to do it. But last winter, around this time actually, it was about a year ago, I bought it. It's
Whiskey, Alberta. You got a Canadian.
Whiskey Gap, Alberta. Man, we came from Alberta. That's where I grew up in Saskatchewan. We lived in Hinton, Alberta, if you know where that is, before we came down to the US here. So that's cool. Whiskey Gap. I don't even know where that is. I think that's northern Alberta.
It sounds like it's cold, and the reason why they call it Whiskey Gap is because that's how they keep themselves warm.
That's funny. Where is Whiskey Gap? Is that far, far north? Like I'm thinking around High Level, if I remember right off the top of my head. That sounds familiar. I live in Hinton, Oklahoma. That's awesome. We live in Oklahoma too.
We live in Oklahoma.
So
we have like Oklahoma and Alberta blood in us. You guys are talking so much we can't keep up
way
with
at the
you.
South. Interesting. We actually used to
live on the Montana border.
We used to have a place in Montana too at one time.
That's probably pretty there. Then it's like
Waterton, really nice area,
Waterton National Park. Yeah, that's a pretty area.
Is it a small town then?
I would think that it probably is a small town. Y'all are so nice. I know, it's because he's so cute.
Yeah, so that's cool. How cold is it up there right now? I'd imagine it's probably getting into like -20, -25 by now.
Ghost town of 1.
Probably. I believe you. That's probably why I've never heard of it.
That was a good answer.
There are some small towns.
There are some really small towns.
No, it's Buick Skylark. I can't say the year anymore because apparently we keep getting in trouble.
Oh, look, he's Celsius +8. I don't know what +8 means.
That's really warm for there.
What does +8 mean? That's warmer than it is in Oklahoma right now.
That's about the same as it got here today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm not good at this.
There you go. Take care of that guy.
I'm not good at the whole Celsius to Fahrenheit thing.
Sorry, we're having to go through and clean up some chat here.
There we go.
This chat is
he wants to see
going
your
so
car.
Fast.
It's not a Chevelle,
he didn't read
though.
My text.
It's not a Chevelle.
No, it's the same. It's the same as a Chevelle, pretty much. But
he wants to see it. See, I told you the car was more important than we were.
It's actually funny how many people actually like. How many people actually like these? So in this year, this 68 and the 1969s they have this weird body line on them. I don't know if you can kind of see that right where she's kind of sitting here.
I'm in the way. I'm in the way. Here, I'll show you.
You can kind of see there's this like weird body line on those years there, whatever. You can sit back down. But I thought people wouldn't like that. But man, there's so many people that really like them.
That's not a Chevelle.
A lot of people think it's a Malibu. It's because
I
I don't know if you guys can see the wheel. Yeah, that's why. they keep seeing the wheels, and if you look at the wheels, they're basically Malibu wheels. That's what everybody puts on Malibu.
I'll prove you. Look, I'll show you. It says Buick on it. Watch, guys. Watch. I know because I saw it here somewhere.
It's on the hood.
Oh, it's on the hood. Can you see it? There it is. Buick. There you go. There you go. Now you can believe him. He's not lying. I swear. Because I saw it earlier. I was like, oh, it says Buick.
It actually does look a lot like a Malibu, though. Back there. Oh, it doesn't matter. We can read it there.
The body style is pretty sick on this one. I agree. I really like this one a lot.
Power stroke, eh? You must like walking.
Ouch!
What's up, Sophia? 18 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius, Mina? Or Mina, sorry.
Yeah, is it?
72 Chevy. Nice. You got the 72 Chevy still on? I see that's your username, so you probably better still have it.
Cummins all day.
Can't say that either because they'll get all confused and think that it's something bad you're saying.
Oh my gosh.
I do. I've had a few of the Ram trucks there. I haven't had great success with them. I'm actually dailying one right now, but it's not my favorite for sure. The engine itself is pretty good, but everything else around it is kind of terrible.
Ron has a 72 Chevelle.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are cool too. Yeah, I like all of them. I don't know. I guess it's just Chevelles right now. Unless you're buying a Malibu, the Chevelles are getting unattainable. It's getting to the point where to buy like a project car, you're getting so far into it that you might as well just get like a nice car at that point, because by the time you finish it, you're going to be at the price of a nice one. So that's cool. People hate on the LS swaps these days. The Camaro that's in the picture, it's right beside this car. It's like LS swapped. It's got a 6-liter with a cam. It's a cam only 6-liter it's a carbed with intake. It's like a crappy intake actually. and
I'm sorry, it made me laugh for the comment because that's me.
Yeah. It has that's funny. That's funny.
They just said if they went outside, they would freeze like an ice cube. And
yeah.
That's how I feel. I don't like the cold at all.
What's up, Hunter? Hunter Northwest Mounties band. Oh, Mounties are Canadian.
Oh?
I mean, that's what everybody called them. Mounties. I don't know if it's actually that, but let's see if he's from Canada.
We'll see if he's from
Are you
Canada.
from Canada, Hunter?
See? Yeah. White Mina White, I agree. Cold is no bueno.
Also, the transmissions, we agree. The Dodge transmissions are terrible.
I agree. We had to rebuild.
Yeah. We've had lots of transmission problems in the
last few years. That's all we do is wreck transmissions. Oh, not from Canada. Where are you from then? What, are you from the US or are you from, maybe they're from like.
Maybe they just came up with that name for a band.
I agree. I hate this cold.
We also hate the cold. We're actually not.
We're not even in cold weather anymore, and I still hate the cold.
It's not even really cold where we are anymore. We get like 1 week of snow, and that's it pretty much. And it's like, when I just say snow, it's like that much.
No. That's not true. No. Last year, there was enough the kids actually built a snowman.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There was enough to go sledding last year, but it lasted for a week. The winter before that. Oh, yeah. Cool.
No. They said,
which part of the U.S.?
No, I was reading the last one. Yes, I'm going to drive this Buick, but once he gets to driving well enough, it is a Buick, and I will definitely drive it.
It's actually funny because so this car, even though it's brown right now, it's funny because everybody likes this color brown, and I hate it. I don't like this color at all.
I love it.
But everybody is commenting. They're like, man, I love that color. I love that color. I'm like, what? Dude, this thing is so ugly. But it's actually a factory gold colored car, and somebody... It probably had a Mako paint job over the years or something, because it's definitely like a terrible paint job. It's peeling up and stuff, but it was probably a long time ago now, or maybe one of the Earl
The brown
Schwab.
Is awful. They see that person agrees with you. They don't like the brown.
It is. I know.
I love the brown.
Like I think it probably had like one of those.
Michigan's
You
cold.
ever see like the channels where it was like where they do the advertisements, the Earl Schwab $79 paint special? I'm pretty sure that's what this car had at some point. But I found another car that's actually another gold
Is Earl
car.
Schwab a Canadian company? Because I've never heard of that.
Isn't it Les Schwab? No, I don't know.
Oh, Les Schwab. That's a tire company.
Oh, I don't know then. Whatever it was.
Mako.
No, it was way before that. It was like in the 70s. The guy was doing. Does anybody know the guy that used to do paint jobs in the US for like $79 he advertised? I thought it was Les Schwab.
Les Schwab is a
You're right, it is tires.
Yeah, it's tires.
No, it was way before Mako. I'm trying to remember now.
See, they even said Mako. That's what I
Anyways,
said.
if it was Mako, it wouldn't have been any better anyways. So
yeah.
But it kind of needs everything. The interior is pretty good on it, actually. It does have some wear and tear on it for sure. Of course,
Earl Schwab.
That's what I said, didn't I?
Earl Schwab. I've never heard of Earl Schwab. I guess it is a paint company.
He used to advertise, we'll paint any car for $79.
Let's be honest. Back then, I had no money to even pay $79.
It was way before. You probably weren't even born when he was doing it.
Oh, yeah. Then how would I know? Because in Canada, you guys watch commercials from 20 years ago because you're so far behind. But for us, we watch today's commercials, so that's why.
Zinger, man. Zinger. Could you show your old car for me?
Okay. Your turn. Your turn.
All right. Here we'll do the walk around here. There you can see. That's the Skylark. Here, let's go. You can see my other car that's stacked up full of junk.
Storage.
It hasn't. Yeah,
it's a storage unit right now.
Storage unit right now. So those are the two that I got in here, and then out the door behind me, I have that 63. It's a Le Mans Tempest, which was the car right before the GTO came out.
But it's dark right now, so you can't see that outside.
Yeah, sorry, it's dark.
You can only see what's in our garage.
So that's what we got going on here. What do we got? What's she right about?
I don't know. I am right about everything.
My grandpa's a Firebird. Nice. Well, you're a Firebird. The Camaro has a LS.
I do know what a carburetor does. And I even know how to clean it if I had to, but the stuff you put it in stinks, so I don't like doing it. So yes, I do know that.
Not much. We're just hanging out, Michelangelo. So yeah, the Camaro is a 6-liter LS.
Look, another person said, "Is it a Chevelle?"
Got headers. I know everybody thinks it's Chevelle. It's got like some e-base. That entire car only has like $3,600 into it right now, and it's like a 550 horse combo basically. This one's just stock 350, I believe, as far as I know. I haven't really driven it anywhere yet. We just picked it up. Hey, look. That's what, look, Skylight. John finally guessed it. Is that what a Buick well, he said Skylight, but it's the Skylark, yeah. Yes, I know. My girlfriend is very beautiful, even though she's my wife.
Our
band is humongous.
He was a teenager because he said he's a freshman in high school, and he said that. So that was really sweet. I'm old enough to be his mom.
Nobody has guessed it to be a Buick Apollo yet. Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Nobody has. You're right.
That's funny.
My
dad's quit working. My uncle's got stolen.
Oh, the cars. I thought he meant. I was thinking true crime for a second there. I was like, we're going to have to figure out this case, but it was just a car.
Does your dad still have it? I'm always looking for cars. If you need to get rid of one and it's a pile, that's my MO. I know about cars. I'm a member of the Classic Car Club in Virginia, and I own a T-Bucket. Oh, that's cool.
What is a T-Bucket?
He's probably a bit of an older guy if he's driving a T-Bucket.
But what is that? Tell me what it is.
It's like an open car. It's just basically a little 2-seater car with like kind of bolted on parts. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Where's my phone? We're going to look this up.
It's basically an engine that you're driving around with a little bucket.
I have to see what this is.
Yeah. All right.
I can't read all those. Oh, that's what it looks like? Is that what it looks like? Is that what you have? That says it's a T-Bucket.
What part of Virginia are you in there? I go up there once in a while. Usually in the summer. I try to avoid it. I try to avoid all of the cold places.
It's Russia. Russia is very cold. What did you say?
My country is very. Oh, I thought it was opposite of us. Isn't Russia?
No, Russia. I don't know.
Russia's probably. I feel like Russia feels cold all the time.
See, he said that is a T-Bucket, so I found the right one, but his is yellow. Okay.
Nice. I wouldn't mind one of those. It'd be fun just to cruise around with
in the summertime.
in the summertime. The
Yeah.
problem is here in the summertime, it gets so hot that I mean, it would like literally like
It melts your
burn you.
skin. You'd be like, if you had a tea bucket in the summer here, you'd be sunburnt.
I like those Bricklins. I've actually been looking for one. I think they'd be kind of making some interesting content. The only downside is like
Bricklin SV1.
For what I do is it's hard to find parts for cars like that. And so like that was the problem with that Matador. Town, Pennsylvania. Cool.
Oh, I want that car. It's like a the
like
doors open like that.
She's thinking it looks like a DeLorean, probably.
Yes.
The Back to the Future car.
So cool. I would drive one of those for sure.
It has Lambo doors, basically.
Look at this orange one.
I know. They're not even that expensive. That's the funny part.
I would drive that.
He's in Canada, so he probably yeah, that's right. He probably doesn't see them as often. There's a ton of them in the US. I see them all the time. I've seen so many of them. I've seen them as cheap as like $2,500 down here.
From Italy. I want to go to Italy.
Italy? How's it going, Frankie? That's awesome. Dude, I love that people are coming from all the way across the other side of the pond, as we call it over there, I guess, to come and watch our channel here. That's really cool.
It's actually his channel.
I'm just,
what do you call that? Photobombing him.
If you want to check out coffee related stuff, check out her channel. It's free and on the road. She does tons of coffee content on there.
I'm gonna have to try to find you guys after, because this is his channel. So now I'm gonna have to look at all these cars.
Interesting. That's cool, John. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, see, his wife is like me. That means your wife must be really cool.
Your wife and mine are so like-minded.
Man, I would drive a Lamborghini too if somebody gave it to me.
Where are you from, AW? Lamborghinis in Italy. I could see that, I guess.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could see that.
I can understand that. Cookies guy.
I'm in this weird phase right now where I just want a comfortable car, because our kids are still like, I still do like the mom thing where I drop them off. But I know that once my kids move out, I'm just going to want a cool car. But right now, a cool car is not as easy.
I'm trying to see what he's got such a long name. It's like Coradetti Motorsports 360. Is that why you have a Brickland on your channel? Have you seen my Matador videos? People either love them or hate them.
Most people hate them. Make sure when you subscribe to Cruising with Kevin, you comment on one of his videos, because if you do, I'll see your name and I'll go back and look at your channel. But it's really hard on these lives to be able to keep up with all of you guys. But I'll have to go check some of these channels out.
It is not an SS, sir. It is a Skylark. It's a Buick Skylark. Everybody thinks it's either a Chevelle, or what else was the guess they kept saying?
I don't remember.
Oh, the Malibu.
The Malibu. Yeah.
It is not.
Hey, I lived in Vegas for a long time. Vegas has good winter temps.
Yeah, you should get a RV. We traveled for 6 months in a row there straight, bought an RV and traveled all over. It was cool.
With 4 kids.
Hope you serve the papers once the kids go to college. Wow.
What?
No, thank you. He keeps telling me I should serve you the divorce papers because you didn't know what the tea bucket was.
Oh, well, that's okay. I'll learn.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it doesn't matter, because that car is not as cool as that other one that had the cool doors that go up.
Even if she wasn't into cars, I don't really care. But she's like a little into them if they're the right thing. And she'll help me all the time.
I'll help. It doesn't, just because they're not my, like, what do you call that?
I am not selling. I just bought this one.
I always say everything is for sale for a certain price.
Part of the USA and part of Mexico, which is where?
How are you part and part? How can you be in both places at once?
Oh my gosh.
All right, buddy.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Very bottom.
Yeah. I figured it out, guys. I figured it out.
Sorry, we got to go through and clean up once in a while. When you start getting kids in here just spamming or idiot spamming and stuff, we're just gonna delete it because we don't need our channel to have problems here. Not right in 2 places. Oh, so you go back and forth between the two?
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Color of the car, which one? The Skylark or the Camaro?
What's your name, sweet thing?
Oh my gosh. That's a dude. That is a dude.
Guys, come on now.
How do people that have like 20 or 30,000 people in their chats or whatever, like,
I don't even know how you
like,
keep
how
up.
do you keep up?
I love the orange DeLorean for sure. I would definitely have the orange DeLorean.
Heck yeah.
That would be like, sorry, did I cut your face off again?
No. Sorry, we're close to the camera here.
Yes.
Should have told him to fetch me a drink.
Well, I can, but last time I walked off, you said it quit working. So.
I know, yeah. She ruined it by leaving.
I did.
Slow mode.
Oh, see, they have a moderator. That's what I was trying to figure out. I told them
that makes more sense.
We're kind of new to this whole thing, and I actually told them, I said, I think I need to figure out how to moderate for you because the chat goes so fast. Chat. I like that you can set the chat speed in slow mode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do that next time because it is really hard to keep up with it and to moderate it. So, welcome back. I thought
with the amount of people in here, it wouldn't be that bad, but it's definitely no. Nope. They're fine.
What is that?
The bottom comment.
But I don't get what that meant.
The kids.
Oh, our kids love each other.
That's funny.
1978-79 Dodge Magnum. I like the Dodge Magnums.
You're just saying that because Pole Barn Grad just got one.
I do like Dodge Magnums. I don't watch Pole Barn Galons.
No, he's talking like old ones. They're ugly. They're like boats, and they're terrible.
I need to figure that out, the whole moderation thing. We will figure that out, especially as he gets bigger because he gets a lot of people in here. So, yes, that is a Buick.
It is a Buick. Well, that's number 2 that gets
it. I know. Number 2, number 3. I don't know.
About 50 wrong guesses and 3 right guesses.
I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't have even been able to guess what it was. So that the fact that these guys come on here and they can tell by the tires pretty much what they are.
You can kind of tell from the back, but that's why everybody thinks it's a Malibu because it looks like a Malibu from the back. If you took a whole picture of it, they would probably be able to tell. They should be able to tell by the like the picture that comes up for the feed though.
I agree. He does have a lot of patience, but you don't see everything he does off camera too. Sometimes he gets mad and he shuts the camera off. It feels like with every project we ever do, if it be a car project or a house project, you think it's going to be a simple fix. So every car that he's ever had, he's like, oh, this is going to be an easy one. And then we get into it. And then there ends up being a whole bunch of issues with whatever that is. And it takes way longer to do it than you thought it was going to take. Right. So.
Yeah, exactly. They're all A bodies. Well, the Nova's not. So the Malibu, the Skylark, and the Chevelle are, and Le Mans are all an A body chassis. So basically the same frame, just different bodies. I don't know if the bodies, like, I guess all the doors and everything fitment would be different and stuff. So I don't think any parts would really be interchangeable other than maybe drivetrain stuff. But Buick back then and Olds back then, and I guess Olds Cutlass was on that frame too. I don't really see as much about the Cutlasses for some reason. I used to really like them, but I don't like some of like how the front ends and stuff look on them. I actually really like these cars, though. They got like a nice style to them. What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay. That happens to me sometimes. I'm like, I'm not too sure. But that's okay.
I think he's just kind of rambling on there.
That's okay.
That's okay. What's everybody up to today? What's different? Yeah, everything. It's a completely different frame and chassis and everything. Completely different. They're not even close. I think the Novas are lighter and stuff too. They also have different drivetrains and stuff. But back then they used to have like a lot of like Buick actually had a Buick engine, and Olds actually had an Olds engine, and Pontiac had a Pontiac engine. And then later on, like when you start getting into like the late 70s, they started putting like Chevy engines, Olds engines, and some, random cars and stuff like that. So like there's
Can you hear us now? Tell us if you can hear us. I just unplugged the microphone. I think it actually died.
That never happened.
Yeah, I've never had that happen.
I was using it all day though. I've been doing a whole bunch of.
Can you guys hear us now? Give us a thumbs up or a like or something. Let us know if you can hear us. Okay. So we had microphones on to kind of help you hear us better, but Kevin did too much content today.
I was doing a bunch of other content all day, so that's probably why it's dead.
Hey, make sure if you guys haven't already subscribed to his channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell so you can see some of his new content. He'll be coming out with some content on this car as well. So
what's up, Omar? You guys want to see me do some burnouts in it? Tell all your friends and get them over here, and I'll freaking burn these tires until this thing's on fire. I don't care.
He will. He will.
This car is kind of annoying though, because it has no vacuum brakes on it, and it has four-wheel drums. So that might be one of the things I'll upgrade on it. I kind of want to keep this car. We'll just kind of see how it goes or whatever. A lot of times I'll sell a car to get rid of the insurance.
Oh, he wants to hear your Nova education again because you got cut out. Like what the difference was.
Sorry. They're completely different. They're on a totally different frame, different engines. They're smaller and lighter, basically, things like that. Most of the Novas had like either a 6-cylinder engine, or a lot of them came with like factory 307s, 350s. That was the most common or whatever there. So completely different. If you look at the engine bay on the Skylark, it's got way more room than like a Nova, for example. So everything's completely different. These also have, most of the time, I didn't check what this car has, but they have a stronger rear differential in them. So they'll have like a either a 12 bolt in this car, or it could be a 10 bolt, I think, in these years. 69, yeah, it's probably 12 bolt in this car. So
307, is that the engine?
This one a posi? It is not. My Camaro is a posi. It's got a locker in it actually, so it's 100% posi all the time. It doesn't. It's got a mini spool in it actually. This one I'm not sure. I haven't really done anything with it yet. I drove it up and down the block once because it's like running so bad. So I just started tearing it into it tonight a little bit there, just doing a quick little dive into it. Yeah, that's cool. They're super easy to work on though. Honestly, if you get into like a 73 and up Nova, it's probably a better starting point in some ways.
I'm not reading that last comment. They're gonna get beat.
No. Well. They have, the parts are like, a lot of them have like disc brakes, for example, in the front. You start with that. You start with, a lot of them have the V8. So if you want to get like a small block Chevy, it's super easy to it's basically super easy to get parts for. I mean, honestly, if you need 350 parts or 400 parts or whatever, you can get them. I mean, there's a zillion of them around. So, but if you have something like a Buick, like everybody's telling me, oh, you should build a Buick engine for this car and like make it faster and stuff. Like if you were to build like a 455 Buick, just for an example, if you wanted to get like a 550 horse Buick Skylark, which is basically what, is in my, is basically a cam only LS in my Camaro, you would spend probably 10 or 12 grand, and I have $2,500 in that motor. So that kind of gives you an apples to apples. So it's hard to I don't know. It's just hard to like justify, like, for the purest people, they always like that. Like a lot of that's the problem with like Pontiac and Buick and Olds. A lot of those people are like, you gotta put a Pontiac in a Pontiac. Well, I mean, if you put an Ellis in it, it makes it better and it has more power and it's lighter and runs better and it's better on fuel and all that stuff. I know a lot of people don't like it because a lot of people have done it already, but it's kind of the age old that's how like muscle car stuff happened, right? You make it better, faster, lighter, whatever. So I don't have a problem with LS swapping if I had to. I like to use what I get with it. So if I was going to buy a car for my channel and I'm going to just fix it on the channel and then sell it, I like to get them complete and I like to use what I have because it costs a fortune. Like if you were to get a car, I talk about this all the time. If you bought this car and it didn't have an engine and transmission, well then what's going to happen is it probably doesn't have the drive shaft, the radiator, the fan, all the little nuts and bolts, and probably like a lot of the little cooling system stuff, the transmission lines, the cross members probably lost, like all that stuff. So then you're gonna end up spending like it's gonna nickel and dime you to death is basically what's gonna happen, right? So would I LS swap an SSR? Well, SSR is LS already, so those are either a 5.7 or a 6 liter. Not sure that's an LS already. Put a Cummins in it. I actually know a person that actually put a Duramax in one of these cars like years ago already when they were still fairly new. I think it was like a LY, I forget what it was. It was a, trying to think, LB7 I think it was. They swapped in it, sorry. That's funny. Yeah. Nothing wrong with it. Why not do something different? That's what hot rodding is, man, is just making it better. If you got something that works and you can make it work. If you're a fabricator, you could do a lot of things with some cool stuff. Like I like those little 4BT Cummins because they're really super compact and they can fit in a lot of things. So I think those would be fun to throw on some random thing. I would do it just to be like, who's got a 4BT Cummins in a freaking Chevelle or Skylark or whatever, right? I think that'd be cool. She is beautiful. You're
Oh
right.
my gosh, this is ridiculous.
Hate when weirdos come out.
Man, I feel the
Thank you.
same way. I do lives all the time, and I am constantly having to take care of people like that.
That's
don't
what I
know
say
why.
when you have like those big channels. It's like it's kind of a hassle to deal with, but whatever. So we're still small enough here that it's easy to kind of manage ourselves, but it's still annoying. Yeah.
Aw.
It's what the 03 and 04 has an LS in it. The first generation has a 5.7, so it was an LS1. They put that in there and then they realized it was like 4,000 pounds and it was slow and people were unhappy with the performance, so they put an LS2 in the second generation, which was basically to try to pick up the power a little bit and it was back when GM and Dodge and all these people were trying all this random stuff. I don't know if anybody's from that era, but you can kind of remember that it's like they were taking a swing for things before their whole crash in like 08 there, 09 basically. They were just like swinging for the fences. So like the PT Cruiser, for example, they sold those things like freaking going on a style mat, even though they were terrible, they were unreliable, they were like problematic and stuff, but the old people liked them because it was kind of like took them back to, you know, like kind of the old days or whatever. They had that kind of old styling or whatever. So those came out. They had like the HHR there, the HHR, the SSR it was. They had the what else is there? They had that weird what was it, the Dodge Prowler there? Have you ever seen a Dodge Prowler?
I have seen a Dodge Prowler.
Yeah, those were kind of coming out, and then as soon as like, if you notice after that like 2008-9 crash there, basically it turned into like yeah, it's exactly
You don't
because
see
they're all
P2s because they were garbage. Yeah, that's right.
If you do see them, they have 60,000 miles on them because that's about how long they lasted.
Yeah.
They're terrible. They made them with turbos too and stuff like that. And then they were trying all that stuff, and then when they crashed, GM and Dodge and Ford, I mean, they all tanked, right? And so they were scared to take chances anymore. So they basically were just like, we're not going to do that. So now if you look at all the new vehicles now, that's why they're like that, right? They're like staying super conservative on things they think will sell easy, compact cars and big SUVs that are as good on fuel as they can be and fully loaded up and things like that. They're all like similar colors. It's gray. It's like silver, basically. Silver, black, and blue, I guess.
Silver, black, white.
Yeah.
We have a white vehicle now, and it sucks.
Yeah.
I liked it so much better when we had a different color vehicle.
Permanent transfer.
Okay, so there was a fun fact. I think we should say this. The PT Cruiser, it says, the Department of Transportation classifies the PT as a truck due to the fact that it has a removable seat and a flat floor. Did you know that?
I don't know.
You didn't know
He's
that?
telling me that it's true, but do I believe it? Or is
Well, if only there is some way to find out, guys. Let's see. Let's see.
But the HHR actually was kind of cool. So the last year of the HHR panel or whatever, they had I think it was turbo in the last year there or whatever, and they actually had like it would basically boost up, like from the factory, it would boost up and then launch. It had like the launch control stuff or whatever built in. and they only made like 200 of them in the last year, which was, I forget, 2008 or 9 or something like that. I'm not like hardcore about them. I'd buy one just for something different. What's up, Amelia?
Yes.
I'll jump in a lake later if it's not true.
It says yes, the U.S. National Highway classified the Chrysler PT Cruiser as a light truck.
He probably just Googled that right now.
No, he didn't know because he said he'd jump in a lake later. So.
That's funny.
The odd situation.
Huh.
It looked like a car, but it was built like a truck.
You would think the HHR would have been the same way then, because they were pretty much competitors there. So that's interesting.
Let's see. Is HHR?
I did not know that. That's funny. Yeah. There's actually some cool vehicles. Like people are like, well, after like about 1980.
Yes, the HHR is officially categorized as a light truck.
Huh. Same thing. There you go. I learned something new today.
You just got a wrinkle in your brain.
There you go. I'll remember that forever because it's a useless fact that I have no need for.
If it was something important, like if it was something important he had to remember to do, he'd never remember it. But he will remember that.
That's funny. Yeah.
I always learn something when I'm on a live with somebody. Like there was like some random fact that they give me about something.
I always try to ask people, like, if you were to buy a car, like after, let's say
I agree with that one.
Let's say 1990 and up. If you had to only choose from 1990 and up, what would you choose? Because everybody always goes back to the old cars because they're kind of the ones to get sought after, of course, but PT Cruiser truck was funny. Yeah, interesting. I always think that, though.
I'm not going to get into politics, but PT Cruiser is a truck. That wasn't political. It was a fact.
I do like El Caminos. I could get one of those. I can't really get around the Rancheros. They were kind of all ugly. I don't know who came up with the Rancheros. I could live with the El Caminos. I prefer the earlier ones where that's like this generation, basically. They kind of look like a Chevelle in the front.
It's almost like the new Jeeps that they have, like a truck Jeep. Like, to me, that's the same idea. Like, why? You either have a Jeep or you have a truck. Why are they making these Jeeps where it's like, I don't know. That's my opinion. No offense. It's just my own opinion.
Chevy Avalanche. Wait. Do you know what the one they say always ruined GM was the Pontiac. Sorry, ruined Pontiac, actually. It was Pontiac Aztec. Do you remember the Aztecs?
I don't remember.
You should search that. You'll see.
Is it a truck?
No, but you'll understand why everybody's they get hate.
Okay.
Everybody probably knows the Aztec, but they had a bunch of cool like accessories where you could like add like a tent to the back and that kind of stuff or whatever. That's pretty funny. I actually saw an Aztec like less than a week ago for sale that actually had the factory tent still. I thought that was hilarious.
They just look like an SUV, though.
Oh man, they're pretty terrible. Search, yeah, see, like, yeah. Apparently they got tagged with and then put the type in tent.
Okay.
And then you'll see. It's got like all these accessories that like air pumps and I don't even remember anymore. There's a whole bunch of stuff that went with it. Ah, see?
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
They were thinking from a practicality standpoint, but they couldn't get the styling across, I don't think.
But I mean, you can camp in it. Look at that. That's simple. You don't even need a truck camper.
The Avalanche was kind of the same idea, I guess.
Wow.
But it was
I was actually thinking, okay, I had to look this up.
Favorite car's a Mustang. Nice.
That was funny. No, your response. I'm not going to say anything. Okay, this is the one, honey. This is what I was telling you.
1994 model. Well, if you were going to get one, those are probably some of the better ones. Like, they're not as like, there's not as many of them around anymore, so they're not as like, I guess. I always say everybody and their dog had a Mustang back in the day. Used to be, especially like the Fox bodies, you still see a bajillion of those things around, even to this day. I mean, they must have made just absolute gobs of them. But they were pretty much the same, I think, all the way from, I don't know exact years, but like something around the 1978, probably, 79, to like 92, I think.
So in 1959, VW had for an upgrade that you could get any VW in 1959, a coffee machine.
There you go. So if you had a 59 VW with a coffee machine, it probably is pretty rare because I don't imagine there's very many.
No, there's probably not. And I wonder if they even worked, but it's just a fun fact. It was 1959. I was trying to figure out what year it was because I was trying to bring that fact up the other day, but I couldn't remember what year it was.
I will say that the 94, I think it was 94 Mustangs were like pretty much some of the fastest ones until they got into like the more modern, when they started having when they basically started having like the
Ford Mustang pickup.
The latest engines in them where everybody's, I don't even remember, I'm drawing a blank here. But for basically from like 94 till around, I don't know what year, probably 2000, until the Coyote came out, whatever year that was.
Those were pretty terrible looking, I'm not going to lie, guys.
They were pretty much
that's the Ford Mustang truck that he's talking about.
Yeah, the Ranchero.
That is pretty terrible.
My name's, wow. No, I would not like to. No, I didn't mind the 94 Mustang body style because I don't see them around as much anymore. So there's not that many really around. I don't really love the Fox bodies. I would probably just buy one and do one on the channel just because or whatever. But I don't know. The problem I have with Fords over the years is like they were so bad for changing things so often. Like if you go to like a small block Chevy, it was the same from like 1955 until like literally like 2000, with some minor changes to like a couple of differences in the heads and fuel pumps and things like that. But other than that, it was pretty much the same concept. Whereas like Ford is like, hey, 1971, let's change something. 1972, let's change something. It's like on and on and on, and like every year. So you don't like, I don't know. They're expensive to get parts for and harder to get parts for, and they don't stock as much, and there's always some sort of thing. So I just don't like them for that reason as much, but I would still get them for the channel if people want to see it. Hey man, I'll do whatever you guys want. I don't care. I hated all my Fords. So have I. Usually they're broken down and stranded me. The last Ford we had started on fire, and we were in Colorado and it was cold.
New John Deere pickup. Have you seen that? Let's see.
John Deere pickup. What?
Let's see.
I have not. I'm surprised Brad hasn't sent me that yet.
I'm surprised he hasn't either.
My friend is like a huge farmer, and he's like hardcore. He's like hardcore John Deere guy. Let's see if we can pull up the John Deere pickup. We'll take a look here and see if we can find it. I have not heard of that. I wonder if it's a real one, like you can register it, or if it's just like a farm thing. If anybody wants any 68 or 69 Camaros, we have a bunch of them here in Ohio. Yeah, I will take them all. Tell me where to come get them. How much?
Oh, great. Now I know where we're going next. It's too cold to go to Ohio right now.
Dude, as long as they have titles, I don't really want to deal with non-title ones, but I'm looking for projects.
It says that they're coming out with one, but I don't see one. Is that what it's supposed to look like?
No, that's not. Maybe is the John Deere one like just on another platform? Like, is it a Ford with just like John Deere Deckling or something like that, or decals?
He says it's insane.
It looks like a Ford.
It looks like, I don't know.
It looks like it's AI.
That does. I don't see any. I don't see it.
Doesn't show much of anything about it.
I don't see anything.
I had a 6.0, 6.4, 6.8 working on them and driving them. That's, yeah, they are pretty terrible. All those. The 7.3 engine was pretty decent because it wasn't a Ford. It was international, actually.
I have a John Deere as a client at a con expo. Huh.
Huh. That's interesting.
Your wife looks familiar. What if I wasn't your wife and he just said that?
Your wife looks familiar.
Maybe he saw your channel.
Maybe he saw your channel.
Maybe.
Never know.
Maybe. Anyway.
Holy cow,
I couldn't find a John Deere truck. I tried. But I mean, I assumed if it was a John Deere truck, it would be John Deere green. That's what I would assume.
It looks like maybe it was just like a promotional type thing, possibly, or possibly AI. I'm not sure.
I couldn't tell. It didn't like come up exclusively like that's what it was. So,
yeah.
And if it's not exclusively, sometimes you don't know. Nowadays, we were just talking about that. We were watching a show last night, and half the commercials were AI generated.
Yeah.
And we were like, holy cow, we've gotten to the point now where even our ads on TV are AI commercials, and it says in the corner AI generated.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying now.
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah, I don't know. What else you guys got going on here today? Nobody's really told us what you guys are up to. Probably dip off of here pretty soon, but figured we'd jump on and see what everybody was up to today. All of our people from across the pond left.
I know, they had to go to bed.
No, they were just getting up, probably. No,
they had to go to work.
Because we had to leave twice because of stupid chat things.
Dumb thing, because we were figuring our life out here. We're trying to be, and John DeLorean start making things in orange. I don't know. I don't think that I would want an orange truck. I'm not feeling that. I have told him that I would like a purple truck.
Wow.
I
figured that was coming next, so I was giving him a fair chance.
I was giving him a fair chance too, but anyway. I have told him I want a purple vehicle, but he told me he'd never be able to resell it, so he says I'm not allowed to paint any of my vehicles.
I could probably do purple if we got a Mopar car, because people that are Mopar people are different.
Ouch!
They're just different.
They just like good colors.
Men and Mopar men will buy a purple car, so that's, hey man.
See, plum purple is a thing.
Yeah, that's a Mopar color.
And I would be totally, like, honestly, if I could have my dream car is a plum purple car. Yeah. I used to think that
would be the only there's very few cars you could get away with that color, but you could probably like a Mopar like that I could live with that. I could do it.
Yeah. I always wanted a Charger. That's what I've always wanted, but I don't know. I didn't know a lot about old cars before I met him. I just knew a couple of them, and now some of these cars that he brings home I actually like better. I actually really like that Matador. That was one of my favorite ones that you actually have brought home. This one's kind of cool too, actually. I like the body line on this, but that Matador was actually a really cool.
It was cool. I actually
cool
I really dug that car. I thought that would have been a cool one to just use as a cruiser and promotional thing.
It would have looked good in plum purple.
No. It was funny because when I delivered it, the guy, I met it at a halfway point, it was another AMC guy, dropped it off at his place or whatever, and he's like, man, I hated those cars forever, but he's like, I've never seen one in black before, and he's like, actually, it looks pretty decent in black. He's like, but all the other colors, it looks terrible. And it's funny because I've seen them in brown, gold, green, like mint, like all sorts of different colors, yellow, and I've never really seen one that I'm like, ooh, I like how that looks, but the black actually looked really good on it. That was probably what those cars should have been more than anything. Maybe they would have got a better reputation. What's up, Jordan? Classic car reviews.
It's funny, we do the dead stare, but it's really just because we're reading the messages and we can't do two things at once. Maybe some people are better at multitasking than we are.
Yeah.
Once we start reading, our whole brain blanks out, so you can always tell when we're like focusing on reading your comments.
I have quite a few coming up here. So I got this car. At some point, we'll probably do something with my son's square body there. It needs a motor, basically. Yeah. Had a really good motor until he put it in the truck.
It's because he's a pro mechanic.
Yeah, he had some hiccups there. We'll call it that. But anyways, that one needs a motor. So I've been looking for a long time to try to find something because I don't really want to just put a stock one back. I'm actually staring at the motor that came out of it. We could just clean it up and put it back in, but it was like, I don't know. It was low mileage and stuff, but I would rather just get something that's already maybe got a cam in it or at least or whatever. So yeah, we did check the John Deere truck. That's all. It only came up with one generic thing there. It looked like maybe it was just a AI type thing. Probably you can see what's coming there. Don't people have anything better to do but come on chats and like spam?
I was wondering to myself, like, what does it gain people? Like, is it like, are they just like bored and they want to just come in here and make trouble, or what is it gaining people to do that? I don't understand.
It must just be kids that are bored and they're like, oh, let's come on there and say something funny like 6, 7. Okay, guys, it's not funny. So if you're a kid or an adult and you're saying it, it's not funny. No. And other dumb things like that are not funny either.
No, they're
Find some other channel with kids or something to go talk on if you're like saying stupid things like that.
Oh.
Still got.
My hands are cold and my face is hot.
It's like, feels like the fire's not going.
No,
We got the,
it's going. I think
it's starting to cool off.
the car is absorbing all the heat and the temperature outside is getting colder.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to get below freezing quite a bit here tonight again. Oof.
He's going to tell you in Celsius.
-6 Celsius tonight is what it's supposed to be. Which is, I mean, for here, that's really cold. For Canada, that's like, let's put a t-shirt on here.
That's cold. That means 21 Fahrenheit. That is cold.
Yeah, so it actually got colder
I
last
did
night
go
then,
to Google and type in John Deere pickup truck.
We did, yeah.
I did. I typed in John Deere pickup truck. It says there is no official John Deere pickup truck for sale, despite recent viral videos and images showing futuristic concepts.
AW, I bet you she could probably drive better than you. She drove the 6-speed Camaro for like a daily driver forever, like all summer long pretty much, until the clutch finally went on it. It was bad when we got it already, so it wasn't her fault. And yeah.
Yeah.
At some point I probably actually built her something to kind of play around with a little bit. Maybe we'll do some like, I'd like to like do, I think this would actually be a cool car to do that with, like do like a second car exactly the same. That would be kind of like neat thing to do. We actually had 2 green trucks for a while there, the 2 green square bodies, that because I built one to match my son's truck there. So we used to go to like car shows and stuff, and everybody was like, thought it was kind of cool. So I think that'd be kind of cool. Get 2 green trucks and two silver or gold. I guess it's gold. Yeah, but you can see the. I don't know if you guys can see the color underneath it, but it's actually.
It was gold.
Yeah.
I think gold would look good on this.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like a lighter kind of gold like that.
Maybe I like the brown because it reminds me of my grandpa.
Wow.
They're lacking attention. I agree.
One more.
Which one are we doing?
Right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I missed one. There are pics, and I'm actually on his video. If you look at his video, I actually was driving in his video.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I was. I'm not good at burnouts though. I'm gonna learn how to get good at burnouts, but I'm not good at that. But I can drive good.
We actually have a lot of car events around our area. Like there's tons of like, we have like car cruises, like, I mean, there's car like shows or cruises or like burnout competitions or just like weekend cruises, like pretty much every weekend from probably like, I would say from probably March at least, from like March till pretty much about this time of year. There's pretty much some sort of car event every single weekend in our area. I just don't have time to go to them. I'm either working on something like this or working or whatever, so.
Or we like spending time with our family too. I mean, we had a family, so we could spend time together too sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. So we have like balance. A second and third YouTube channel too. We've been kind of slacking on our third channel a little bit there, but we're gonna rattle out a lot of content coming up here because we got some plans for that. So we'll see what we got for that, but we do mostly travel videos on that. We've been kind of thinking of changing up our content there. We could actually do some lives on that channel when we're traveling a little bit there. We're gonna go some different places and stuff, but we're gonna probably tour a little bit of some warm places. If you guys got any ideas of any places I could pick up some cars, I try to buy everything. You guys, if you watch my channel, everything I buy, I try to buy for $2,000 or less. That's kind of the theme. $2,500 maybe, something like that. I will pay more for cars. It's not like I'm opposed to paying more for cars, but that's just kind of like the number that I know I don't lose money on them. I can basically buy them, fix them, get back out of them, and not lose money. So I think when they're like in this kind of shape, for example, that's kind of the ballpark of what they're worth. I don't think they're really worth a whole bunch more. It's just kind of one of those things, because even though it looks like, okay, it kind of starts, runs, drives, stops, it's like, I mean, bodywork, I don't know. If you can't do bodywork yourself, I mean, if you took this car to a body shop and got it painted, it would cost you probably, I bet you freaking probably 35, 40 grand, because the hours that would have to be spent, right? It would need quarters, it would need inner fenders, outer fenders, all the alignment stuff, the hood, the trunk, like just kind of what it is, right? So it's, you know, if you're gonna do it in your, you know, at your house or whatever, then that's a little bit different scenario, but depends how good a fabricator and stuff you are. So I just try to buy ones, like I said, even if I sold this car how it was, it's worth what I paid for it or whatever. So that's, Yes, you too. I think we're gonna dip out too. Well, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna check into your channel there. I should take a screenshot of your name there.
Yeah, we should do that. Let me do that real fast.
Yeah.
I did it without shutting the phone off, guys. I'm so proud of myself.
You gotta slide it to the side now. So you can actually
It'll go away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The painting part is hard. I agree.
Yeah.
Especially when
it's just the hours, and I tell people that all the time. It's like, it's not that I can't do body work and paint and stuff. Like, you guys will see me do some on my channel, but people on YouTube don't want to watch a 1,000-hour body work video, right? Like, that's just what it is. Like, I mean, it would take me a whole year to do a car like perfect, right? And like, I did that square body and it wasn't perfect. That was a really bad starting point. So there was a lot better places you could have started with a vehicle for the same amount of money. I just wanted to show you guys what you could do there, but to try to like actually do like a really nice paint job on a car or whatever and make it decent. If you can start with something that's kind of like rust free-ish or whatever, or like easy to replace parts, like maybe fenders and stuff that are easy to replace on a more common vehicle. Like, that's why I think square bodies are a good buy, because fenders, doors, bedsides, I mean, tailgates, anything, you can buy them all for super cheap, and you can just bolt them on basically. You just got to do a little bit of shimming and alignment and stuff like that, and away you go. So, and then once they're straight, then it's easy to paint. So that's just my opinion, but cars like this car is going to be either a lot harder to find parts for affordably, or it's going to be a lot more expensive. So depending on kind of the route I choose, right? I'm actually cool with just driving it out as if I can get it running and driving and whatever, but get it driving decent, and we'll see from there, I guess. But I realized today that the distributor cap wasn't even, they didn't even have the tabs locked down for it, so that's probably not helping it run very good as we get older. Yep, that's right. I don't like all the extra work, but when you have a good gun though, it's crazy how much better it sprays. Like that, I just do single stage mostly because it's easy and quicker. A lot of people say it's harder to spray single stage. I don't believe that, but I paid $2,000 for this thing. Yeah, 2,000. So, but again, it needs, like, it's rusted really bad, like a bunch around the fenders there on both sides, are around the, so not the fenders, the around the rear fender wells, I should say. So the quarters basically. And then the inner fenders are completely gone. The bottom of the lower fenders in the front is gone. The frame is really good and it does run and drive. So that's what you're paying for essentially, right? But the trunk's kind of got rust on it. The hood's kind of got rust on it. Both bumpers are really bad. Like, they're not even savable. So you go look at a bumper and it's $1,000. It's like, okay, well, that's, if you put 2 bumpers on it, now you have a $4,000 car and you haven't done anything else. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I feel like I paid what it's worth, but it would have to be like, you have to like actually like do a lot of work or like a lot of hunting around. Like, I'm fortunate that I travel around, so sometimes I find good deals on parts or whatever. In this particular case, it probably makes more sense to get a parts car, but I hate doing that. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. All right, man. Well, you guys take it easy. Well, I think we're going to duck out of here, guys. Hey?
Yeah, I think it's about time.
Yeah. Looks like my phone's starting to get low on battery anyways here. Man, I can't believe how many people are still in here.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining in. If you haven't already subscribed to Cruising with Kevin, make sure you subscribe to his channel. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications. And yeah, make sure you like this video. All the interaction that you do really helps him grow his channel, so he can keep doing these fun projects. And we can, I mean, we like doing the fun ones, like when we get to fly down somewhere and drive a vehicle back and some of those fun things. So we want to do more of that type of stuff. Yeah. So just all your support helps. It doesn't even have to be all fixing videos. Like, tell me what you guys want to see. I mean, go to my videos, watch them, tell me if you'd like me to do them different or shorter or longer or different type of cars or whatever. I'm down for anything. I try to find vehicles that are interesting, right? Something that's a little more unique or whatever. So just something, that's why I bought that Matador, because it was like, man, I never see these things around. I just thought it was kind of neat, something different, right? Same with these Buicks. Like, you see way more Chevelles than you do like Skylarks, for example. So I just thought it was kind of cool, right? So so that's kind of the reason I buy that kind of stuff. I do square bodies once in a while because I just end up with them in my lap, it seems like, and then it's like, they're just kind of easy and affordable and stuff. So I do those a little bit. They're not as popular. Even though they're fairly popular, they're not as popular, but that's kind of the reason. So
So anyways, guys, well, we're going to dip out. Thanks for everybody for hanging out. And like she said, help me out and like and subscribe and share the channel around. And we'll catch you guys next time. I think we've killed enough of your guys' time tonight. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you next time.